ShortMeTina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. Starting off my daily recaps with ticker CEI. I did a video about the stock yesterday and I indicated that I was bearish on the stock. I told folks to expect a sell-off, and today we're off something like, I'm not too sure, but it's I think it's somewhere around 15 to 20%. This clearly was a chat room pump. It happens. So hopefully you didn't get caught up in the pump. And it's so funny that the selling started to happen almost immediately. You only had one day of the pump, and the very next day they started to unload, right? Stock went as high. It went from about 20 cents to a high of 74 cents. So it was a great pump for the folks that were sort of involved, but not so good for the folks that actually bought on the way up, and definitely horrible for the folks that kind of purchased at that 74-cent mark. So lesson learned. The next 4 days was marked by continued selling, and today we closed at 27 cents. Again, expecting further downside. You might get a bit of a pop once the stock hits 20 cents, which is support. What do we have next? Ticker NBEV. Yesterday we had a huge run up. Today we had a sell off. You can see it clearly here. Yesterday we closed at $8.95. I think it was up something like $12 in after hours. We ended up closing at $7.30 on the day, above average selling. Not convinced yet. I still think you might have a runner on your hands. Pay attention to short-term support, which comes in at around $4, and definitely pay attention to the high of around $10. If it makes another attempt at this to breach that $10 level, I think the stock might actually run. So definitely keep this on your radar. I don't think that the story is over yet for ticker NBEV. IGC, I also did a video on this yesterday. You can go to ShortMeTina.com and hit on daily videos, and you'll see, you basically see what I had to say. So I'm not changing my tune. Still very bullish on this stock, despite it being under a short attack, I believe, today. In spite of that, stock went as high as about $15 today. I think in my video yesterday I said you kind of run into resistance around 18. So we closed at $13, not too far off of today's high of about $14.58. Going into tomorrow or the day after, definitely pay attention to that high. If we can sort of like plow through that with volume and momentum, I think you can easily get to $18. So a bit of upside here sitting at 13, but there's also a huge amount of downside. So again, I'd pay attention to really $14.58. I wouldn't even try to catch support. I try to catch the breakout on this momentum. And we will round it out with, all right, and we're going to finish it off with Snapchat, ticker SNAP. Also did a video on this yesterday. I've been doing videos on Snapchat, I don't know, since the summertime, maybe even earlier than that. And while I am still long, full disclosure, I got rid of, I want to say, a majority of my position today because, again, my stop loss, for the most part, was hit, and I want to adhere, as we all should, to our trading rules and plan. It definitely was, I didn't want to let go of my shares, I'll be honest with you, but right now the chart is extremely broken. You can see right here, we broke this long-term support of around $11.50, $12 that was held for the most part since the stock IPO'd, right? We dipped below that support area around May, June, but we quickly rebounded. And the fact that we, again, broke in August, most recently in August, and it's been 2 months, and we have not been able to get above that support now resistant line, tells me that, well, let me pause, and I can always re-enter when the stock stabilizes. Stock is not stable in my opinion. Again, I am long a few shares, but I got rid of a majority of my position today. I'm still going to be checking Snapchat once the stock hits the bottom, and the fact that it continues to put in new lows tells me that it has not hit a bottom as of yet. So I'll revisit in November. I'll let October play out. So that's kind of it. ShortMeTina from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any part of these video recaps, do two things for me. One, head on over to my YouTube page at ShortMeTina. hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I do videos every single day. This ensures that you will not miss one. Then head on over to ShortMeTina.com, sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for listening.